It's so good to have you here once again. I appreciate the likes, I appreciate the comments. Thank you so much. Right into today's discourse. I was given a topic a time ago, and while I was preparing for the presentation, I tried to think about people. I thought about successful people, like people that are doing different things in different spheres of influence. And you know that there's this saying, the journey of 1,000 mile begins with a step. I know that apparently most of us are familiar with that saying. And there's this other thing they talk about that we generally talk about. They say take a bold step. Like, so I took a bold step several years ago, and I'm here. I'm where I am today, and all of that. Yeah, as long as I would not refute that, I think I have another perspective to that, right? I think I have another perspective to it. Okay. So I was thinking that not every successful person actually took a bold step at the first instance. Yeah, okay. On one hand, I would say we would agree, like we have always believed that it's a bold step. Yes, it takes boldness to actually launch out into doing some of those things. But on the other hand, like I thought while I was preparing for that particular presentation, I felt it could actually be a fearful or shaky step. Now, you have a business idea, you have a vision, you have something that has been put in your heart, and you want to launch out, you want to set out to begin to do it. Do you know that it's actually, yes, we could take a bold step, but that first step we take sometimes could actually be a fearful step, in quotes. Like, it could be fearful because I do not know what to expect. I have fears, I have doubts, I am uncertain as to the outcome or the result of this particular thing I'm about to do. Right? I don't know how people will perceive it. I don't know how people would see it. So someone like me, for example, okay, when I conceived the idea of starting this channel, I had several reasons not to start, and that's why I procrastinated for a very long time. I had several reasons. I had fears. I had doubts. I was uncertain about so many things. It was enough to just stop me from doing what I wanted to do, from actualizing the vision I had. But I took one shaky step. Was it bold or shaky or fearful? I don't know. Whatever you would call it. But for me, I don't know. It was a fearful step. I did it afraid. Like, I wasn't sure of what the outcome would be, right? And I took that step. So sometimes, we are tempted to just believe that you just have to be bold. Just see, sometimes we don't have to wait for the boldness. Yes. We don't have to wait for the boldness. If we have to if we have to keep waiting until the boldness comes, my dear, we may not actually start out. We may not live the life of our dreams. We may not fulfill, we may not maximize our potentials maximally. Why? Because I'm just waiting for a particular day where all the fears will be taken away, where I will have the full picture, where I will just have everything sorted before I start out. That day will never come. I don't think it has ever come in the history of human, and I don't think it would ever come, where you would have everything all figured out, the full picture, all the research, everything. I don't think that day would come where we just have everything. That's what I'm trying to say. So I'm just here to challenge you to just start, right? To just start. Do it afraid. Do it afraid. Most of the great innovations, inventions, and pieces, and most of these great pieces we see today in different industries, in different sphere of influence, some of those things were bettered in fear, like the originators, the manufacturers, those who conceive the dreams, right? Those who conceive the ideas, they weren't sure. The picture was not so clear, like they were vague. They could be vague pictures. There were uncertainty, there were fear. They didn't even know the outcome of some of these things, and yet they just did it. They did it in the midst of the uncertainty, in the midst of the fear, in the midst of whatever could have stopped them from doing it. They did it. I don't know what idea has been placed in your heart. I don't know the vision you have conceived. I don't know what it is. And you just feel a burning passion in your heart, like it's already time for me to just set out. It's already time for me to launch out. It's already time for me to begin to actualize this. I want to encourage you to just start out. You don't have to wait till everything is sorted. You just have to start out, right? And do you know why we actually need to do this? Look around. Look at some of these great things we have in life. Look at some of these great inventions. Look at how beautiful the world is with them. Look at the great books we've read. Look at there's so many great things, actually. So many great things. Look at so many great things that we have. Now imagine that all of those people who did those things did not do them because they were afraid. They were afraid that their book will not be bought by people. They were afraid that people would not watch their movies. They were afraid that they would not be a blessing. They were afraid that, I don't know, there are just so many things to be afraid of, actually. I know there are sometimes I say I fear about many things, but I'm talking to us, I'm talking to you and to myself as well, right? So let's just do it. Why? Because so many depend on our obedience, actually. So many. And we would not, because of our flimsy excuses, we should not, because of our flimsy excuses, deprive the world of our wonder. So my friend, I'm waiting for you to start out. If it's a book, start writing the book. A project, you can start already. Whatever it is, you can just start out. So I challenge you today to do it afraid. Whether bold step or fearful or shaky step, whatever step it is, just take that first step. No matter the idea is, no matter how big or massive or whatever it is, it takes a first step. So yes, take that first step. I'm always rooting for you. Yeah. Thank you for watching today's video. I would appreciate your comments, your opinion, what you think about the video. Yeah, and I would also like you to share with your friends and family members. And ultimately, I would like you to subscribe. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm grateful. Thank you. Till next time. Bye.